like, Meatloaf Bailey, what a PR stunt. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm going to sit in a restaurant and I'm going to look like, oh, I'm proper Chelsea and I love Chelsea. And this is all on Siri Merchant Barley. What a load of bollocks.
This is not Chelsea.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
Let's have it right. Up to Chelsea, up to Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone's doing well when in live. First and foremost, I want you all to smash the piece of that like button if you haven't already. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do smash that. And we've got the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. Smash that so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is pinned at the top of the live chat and down below in the description. Salute to every single Minerals FC Ultra, landing the Minerals. Salute to everyone in the chat, all the proper Chelsea. We're going to have a very good one tonight, I'll tell you that now. And big up to everyone that's seen my video that I uploaded a couple of days ago, just exposing Rory Jennings, exposing the fraudulent Benson Edges pack of Simmons, and generally the Osimhen deal, because, you know what I'm saying, we know why Osimhen didn't come to Chelsea, because these clown lakes wanted a penny pinch. They didn't want to pay the money. Instead, he's gone to Galatasaray on a loan with no obligation to buy when his agent said there's no loan, and we're not doing a loan deal. And he's getting paid 160 grand a week, with the remainder amount being paid by Napoli with a contract extension. And he's got a clause from 100 plus million to 65 or 70 million. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Osimhen's sitting there landing it. He's going to play his Europa League. He's going to play European football. And he clearly wasn't a money grabber and a mercenary, because he didn't accept the 500 grand a week in Saudi on a 5-year deal. So have it right. So we've now also heard that Osimhen has parted way with his agent. That's a lovely PR stunt. That's a lovely bit of PR to suit Clown Lake's narrative when it's all put on the agent. It's got nothing to do with Fabrizio Romano siding with his native owner in De Laurentiis of Napoli, and not mudding them, but also not biting off the hand that feeds him with Clown Lake. So have it right with all the brown envelopes. So it's clear as day to me that Osimhen was the reason, not his agent, that he didn't come to Chelsea, because he wouldn't accept anything under 300 grand a week to join Chelsea Football Club. And that's a fact. Whether it's a loan with an obligation or not, these clowns would not pay. Instead, they lowballed him on deadline day, thinking he's desperate to get out of Napoli because he's been told he's not going to get any minutes, basically been exiled because the wig merchant wants cement boot rat over Osimhen, which is lunacy to me, bruv. But obviously, the Clown Lakes they got the back end of their own medicine, really, didn't they? You know, taste of their own medicine, what they've been doing to Sterling and Chilwell and Trev Chalobah and Conor Gallagher. So have it right. When you exile players, they can be very difficult to get out. Well, yes, they've actually paid 10 million to get Sterling off the books to go on loan to rivals. Get great business, mate. Fantastic business. No, it ain't. On top of that, they couldn't get Chile off the books. And now we're getting Chilwell linked to Turkey. Yeah, good luck. He doesn't need to have his teeth done like the veneer merchant Turkey. His teeth looks all right from what I've seen with Chile. I think he's all right, bagging his money and being at Chelsea, staying in London, messaging some OnlyFans girls, you know what I'm saying, which has been well documented. But at least it's not slosh pot wet like Nicholas Jackson. Well, what are we doing here? No, instead, slosh pot wet is giving an 85% discount on her OnlyFans. Business must be really in the mud for slosh pot wet to have it right. But maybe Jackson can help her out with that. Maybe he can get some sort of promotion going. Maybe Clown Lake can look to get a shirt sponsor and get OnlyFans on there. And then maybe team up team up with Slosh Potware. Maybe that's a way to go. Let's have it right. We're landing down minerals, and that's all we do on here, bruv. And we say it for what it is. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because there's going to be a lot of mudding going on tonight. There's going to be mud flowing everywhere. So make sure, obviously, the orchards have got their mud shields on. They've got their shovels to dig them all and put them in the woods, as we always do. But I'm going to tell you why this is not Chelsea for the millionth time. Why this is not Chelsea. And the PR that has been flying about, bruv, has been absolutely generational. And I'll give it to the Clown Lake, Siri Merchant, Meatloaf Bowley. I would do anything for pound notes and experience. We ain't buying that. Yeah, they don't want to pop their cherry and pay Osimhen the wages that he deserves to bring us an elite goal scorer. No, we're going to go with Jackson for the whole season. Oh, don't worry. The PR Happy Meal is from Fabrizio Romano, 20 hours a day merchant. Well, we know what the PR is because we're going to get it all the way through to January like we did all last season when we were fucking up continuously. I'll tell you why. They're going to say now, yes, Fabrizio will tell us. He has told us that Chelsea are very much in the mix with Osimhen. They want to try and get Osimhen in January. In fact, there was a deal set up for us to get him in January. Okay, mate. All right, cool. There's nothing you can do, nothing you can say to convince us. When no other club, apart from some unknown Saudi league team, was willing to pay astronomical fee for him and wages. Apart from that, there was no other top class European club or elite club going in for Osimhen. And you still didn't get the deal done. But you did it for Enzo Rongan Fernandez, who you gave the captaincy to, who's outright racist. You did it for Casado and made him the world's most expensive DM when he's actually not a DM. He's a box to box. Let's have it right. And you just carry on. Mudryk as well. You did it with that. You flew your jet. You did it on deadline day. Why couldn't you do it with Victor Osimhen with the most important profile that we need in this team, which is to put the ball in the net, which obviously we know Gunman, Sloshpot Jackson, yeah, let's have it right. He does fly a lot of blanks. But don't worry, guys. He got 17 GA. He got 17 goals last season. Fantastic. Well done. Great. What did we win? Where did we finish? What did we do? Now, nothing. So that's the benchmark, is it? Are we going to go for another season of him? Maybe he gets 20 goals and we still don't get Champions League. Are we going to PR that to the high heavens? No, let's have it right. We're not doing that nonsense. Well, we don't on here, and absolutely not. It's not happening. But the PR's been flying about. So you're going to get all the Osimhen news. Also, there is a fella called, let me get his name up, Buki Laba, who has basically been exposing everything with the Osimhen deal. And respect to him. He's apparently a journalist. Maybe speaking the truth. It's a journalist that speaks the truth. It's a rarity these days. Not in the pocket of Clown Lake, but maybe he's in the pocket of Osimhen. Well, Osimhen's, like I say to you, he didn't believe in the project at Chelsea. He didn't believe that it was certified and guaranteed, that we would get Champions League football this season for him to play, because we've bottled it ever since these Clown Lakes have walked through the door. So have it right. So I'd go and research his tweets and go and see what he says. He's basically saying what I say, so I don't need to really go in there. But he's backing everything I say to an extent, well, pretty much. It is what it is. They didn't want to pop their cherry and break the wage structure, and that's why we didn't get Osimhen. End of story. Anyone else propaganding that he might come in January? All right, cool. Pay the 300 grand a week then. You ain't going to do that. Why was Gyökeres his agent at Chelsea? Why didn't you sign Gyökeres for that matter? I actually prefer him. I would love him at Chelsea. But his agent's there at the Crystal Palace game where we drew 1-1. And the last time Crystal Palace drew with us was in 1995. So fantastic. They're breaking records in all negative manners. Let's have it right. They need to get out of our manor in SW6. That's what I would like. But, seems to be proving difficulty because his fan base is so divided. The fan base is just wishy-washy. The mentality is absolutely dispersed from Chelsea Football Club. The Roman mentality 3 years ago, I don't know where it is. I know it's here. I know it's on the Minerals FC. I know there's a lot of proper Chelsea that do have that mentality, but so many, the percentages outweigh the ones that do have the mentality with the ones that don't now. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are accepting mediocrity, trust the process. We were never a trust the process club. We're not Arsenal. We don't trust processes that ain't a process that's going to win you titles. It's a process to make you money. We're not deluded, we're not stupid, and we're not naive. So, drinking the damn minerals. Salute to all the Minerals FC ultras out here. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. This one's going to be juicy, notorious. B-I-G. Yeah? Biggie, 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 can you hear? Yeah? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Mineral spits daily, and you ain't gonna do nothing, baby. Yeah, say it right. So make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and we move, bruv, because this is fantastic. This is gonna be glorious, bruv. Yeah, this is like winning a trophy tonight. Because today I want to talk about mentality and the reasons why our mentality has been gutted and in the bin. All right. And the title, don't worry, we're going to lead to that title. But a goat named Jose Goat Marino, let's have it right. He says, when you start accepting defeats just because your team played well, I think when you get used to it, that's when the big clubs stop being big clubs. And not just big clubs, but elite clubs. You know what I'm saying? We're an elite club and we're not being running as elite club. We got now the latest flavour, yes man flavour of the month in Enzo Mascara. Let's have it right. He says probably one thing that has to be clear. Chelsea 3 years ago won the Champions League, but now it's not that kind of Chelsea. So now sometimes you don't win. It's normal. There you go. Jose Mourinho being backed up, basically saying, we've stopped being a big club. We've stopped being a club that's ambitious to win titles, to win trophies, to be successful and consistently. So have it right. We had Pochettino, the ex-Spursy, Bottletino, let's have it right, who decided to grow some balls and changed it up back in the season. Actually got us playing to a level and consistency where he, by one hair on a knapsack, and from the capitulation of every club above us, we got top 6, so have it right, which was a distant memory for pretty much the majority of the season. What did he say last season? He started off with all the big talk about Chelsea's a big club. It's the most successful in the last 18, 20 years. I want to win everything, blah, blah, blah. To then go trust the process. To then say mid-table is Chelsea's reality. Well, that doesn't back up what Jose Mourinho's saying about us being a big club, does it? No, that goes against being a big club, which is what Jose Mourinho's saying is when you accept defeats because your team's playing well or you're trusting the process, you stop being a big club. You're irrelevant. And if you're irrelevant, how do you expect to grow your fan base? How do you expect to build brand, make your brand even bigger than what it is in Clownx terms? It ain't going to happen, bruv. In fact, most people are going to go, who's the most successful now? Who's in the running now? Who's playing the best football now? Yeah, I'm going to go and support them. All the young generation are not going to come to Chelsea. We've got a backlog of young'uns that supported Chelsea on the back end of Roman's era, where Chelsea were known to be the most successful in 20 years. These little wrong-uns think they know it all. And they're coming out going, yeah, I play Football Manager. This guy's got potential ability of 180 out of 200. Yeah, let's sign him up. This is data now. It's AI scouting and data nerds. You know what I'm saying? The ones that wank in a sock, bruv, in their mum's basement. These are what we're dealing with, bruv. I think they should have been wanked in a bush personally. But that's just me being personal. It's nothing personal. I'm just saying, you know, we could do with less of this nonsense. We could do with elite generals and minerals mentality at this football club and in the fan base. But right now it's watered down, bruv. It's so watered down. It's like Robinson's orange squash. You know what I'm saying? We need to squash them all out. But Robinson's, I don't think, is sponsoring Wimbledon no more. So, yeah, let's have it right. It's past its sell-by date. Maybe they're going for Vimto. Let's have it right. Vimto, a bit more flavour, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bruv. But let's keep landing it. Let's keep going through it because I wanted to start off with that in particular because Jose Mourinho was backed by Roman Abramovich. Enzo Mascara has not been backed by these clowns, nor was Pochettino, who the PR was he didn't want João Felix. No, it was the other way around. The ownership couldn't afford João Felix because it didn't suit the Carrington Stanley, Stuart Little and Egg Barley free ring elephant circus. of lower the wage structure and buy potential and build them up and sell them and sign them on death row contracts. But João Felix was a £80 million player at the time with that release clause. He was also on 300 grand a week, so he was never going to stay. It was nothing to do with Pochettino. In fact, that was already decided before Pochettino even announced he was being gaffer, apart from being pre-announced, but not actually being announced in the presser. I mean, we waited how long for Enzo Muscat to be put in the presser in front of us? We didn't even know if he was real. Apparently, he was just sitting drinking fish bowls in Marbella with Kerrigan and Stanley Stuart Little, watching every single game under Pochettino to come on pre-season and tell us, oh, he's trying to get out of the players' minds Pochettino's high line, when Pochettino didn't even play a high line as high as this guy's bald head. So you can see where the PR's going. You can see that it's relentless, and I'm not falling for it, and I expose it for what it is. But I wanted to start with this because there's a reason. There is a massive difference between Roman Abramovich, that mentality, that elite winning monster, to what these lot, clowns, the clown lakes, are trying to propaganda as sustainability, success in long term, and to win, because the fans are very demanding. Sorry, not fans, not supporters. We call you customers. Let's have it right. Roman didn't call us customers. Roman was a supporter just like us. He loved the game of football and as a football man. These lot are equity merchants, moneyball merchants, hedge fund merchants, venture capitalist merchants. They are pound note merchants. Roman, when he bought the club, said, nah, I'm not interested in making money. It's too risky. It's a risky business. Yeah, I want to spend money, have fun, and win at all costs. These lot, mate, they want to spend money, but on what, bruv? What are we spending money on here? They're taking the biggest gamble in the history of football, what they already have, when football, as it is, the blueprint of football, blue like Chelsea, which we know what the blueprint is because Roman's blueprint worked, Real Madrid's blueprint works, Man City's blueprint works, Bayern Munich's blueprint works, but these lot think they got the new blueprint now, the revolutionise the game blueprint. That ain't working. In fact, it's been a failure ever since they started. Yet the PR and the brand envelopes and all the journalists are relentlessly pushing out that it's going to work. It's a miracle. I believe in miracles. Yeah, all right, mate. Jog on, man. There's no miracle that you lot can perform except what? Juggling oranges and coming out of a cannon and jumping off an elephant. What are we doing here, bruv? Or jumping through hoops. That's all. I think that's all. That's your terms of miracle, because it's a circus at Chelsea, and it's a hit and miss. It's all a mess, bruv. It's an absolute mess, and we need to expose it, and we're going to continue to expose it. But my point is saying, right, is today it came out, right? It came out that the Premier League is cleared Chelsea's £76.5 million sale of 2 hotels to sister company in a deal which aids the compliance with PSR. Now, I don't believe that the 2 hotels had anything to do with PSR. That's the first thing. There's a spanner in the works. I believe that was used to be the smokescreen of how we escaped PSR. The reality is, look at all the Cobham players that have been sold. Maatson, Hall, Conor Gallagher, in particular. These players, pure profit. I'm sure they can make 76 million out of all those players. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just putting it out there. Don't shoot the minerals, man. But they've been successful in their PR to basically, under the noses of every supporter, not us on the Minerals FC and not a lot of proper Chels, but they've stripped our 2 hotels and put them not under the Blue Co that owns Chelsea, but under Blue Co 22 Properties Limited. To have it right. So they have stripped those 2 hotels, as well as the car park and the Cobham training ground, which they don't want to disclose yet. That's a need to know basis. Well, I'm telling you, that's facts. They've already done that. They've done it in January. They've stripped all that real estate and they've got it in their sister company that's got nothing to do with Chelsea, and they will continue to own that. Very similar to what Levy does at Spursy with Enoch, bruv. So great, well done. Everyone wants to brown nose these wrong uns. But the Premier League, well, of course they're going to allow it, bruv. But this is the killer one, right? The average Premier League wage is 72,000 a week. Chelsea's is now around 60k a week, thanks to their change in approach. One source added that this is 60k figure is down from around 200k a week, which they inherited from the previous ownership. Yeah, you damn right did, because Roman didn't care about money. He spent whatever he wanted to spend. He spent 2 billion and won the lot. So have it right. These lot have spent 1.4 billion and won nothing, and have us out of the Champions League. They have us playing Conference League, bottom of the barrel. We haven't won any trophy. We can't get top four. So great, fantastic. Is that the trophy now? The trophy is to lower the wage structure. Why? Why is it so important for these clowns? Because they want to maximize profits. Streamline, beachhead, multi-club, maximize profits. And what does this wage structure look like in comparison to? I'll tell you. Red Bull, Seagull Merchants and Brighton, let's have it right, and every mid club out there. That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it is. Which is why we've got those results. Because we are buying like them. We are using data and AI scouting like them. And this wrong'un, Siri merchant, come out and said the club was not very well run on a sporting data and marketing scale level. Shut up. I beg to differ, mate. Yeah. Now, this is all agenda on Roman to make themselves look like they know what they're doing and they're going in the right direction because they're so arrogant and egotistical that they haven't got a clue. So have it right. So I wanted to put that out. Now, I'm putting these facts out for a reason. I'm putting them out for a reason because the PR today, by the way, this is all from ESPN, which is what we're mudding today, as well as the Goldfish. But James Ollie, from ESPN, in the pocket of Clown Lake. My Clear Lake sources told me. Yeah, of course, they're going to tell you what they want. They're going to hand you a script, which you sat down, put in front of you on that ESPN podcast, and absolutely trying to manipulate every single Chelsea supporter and anyone in football for that matter to try and take heat off Clown Lake to make it look like they know exactly what they're doing. This is what we call the real meat in the whole propaganda, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. Meat and veg, shall we say. So make sure you smash that like button. He says sources close to Clear Lake cite Real Madrid's win over Bayern Munich last season. At a moment, some staff realised the new regime understand the sport and that they've entered. And Egbali texted an associate saying, we need UCL football in our lives. So let's have it right. Siri Merchant, the absolute clown that he is. You're telling me when you bought the club with Meatloaf Bowley, Joseph Fagaziano, who says it's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field. You walked into Chelsea and you didn't take a tour of the ground, no? You didn't walk into our trophy cabinet, that glorious room, that elite room with every trophy in there and the recent trophies of Champions League, Club World Cup and Super Cup. You didn't look at that and go, wow, why don't we build upon this? Why don't we we want the heritage is there. Let's just continue it. Let's continue the legacy that Roman Abramovich has led. No, let's feed an agenda, he says. No, instead, better still, this is exactly what Siri Merchant and Clown Lake went and done. They sacked our elite manager, TT, who's the one of the gaffers that won us that Champions League that he's fucking looking at. He then stripped the entire Champions League winning team that won that trophy and the other trophies. Let's have it right. Okay. What else did he do? Oh, that's right. Gutted Cobham out for pure profit. Let's have it right. He stripped all of our real estate because they're equity merchants. They stripped Neil Bath, Jim Fraser, who made us the most successful academy over the last, 18 years. They stripped the tea lady, the groundsman, all the directors, everyone that was part of the success when he's in that looking at that trophy cabinet and looking at all those trophies. He then realizes watching Bayern Munich v Real Madrid that we need to be in Champions League football. We need it in our lives. Just shut up with this nonsense PR. Because let me say it for how it is and where we set the benchmark for you wrong'uns, yeah? You've had 2 years where you've absolutely gutted us and eliminated all eliteness from us. All we've got is our heritage that from Batesy and Roman Abramovich of our elite status, yeah, that you lot are milking off all right, attracting all these young kids on death row contracts and low wages for your profit and to balance your books and pay your bank accounts and all your investors in suits and boots. By the way, Meatloaf Bailey played sporting director, didn't he? Paid sporting director, spent 635 million, and then, oh, what? The tables turned, and all of a sudden, Siri Merchant says, "No, I'm taking the front seat now because my investors are pissed." Let's have it right. We need to make more money. Right. Well, going back on that, let's have it right. He's decided to look at that and go, yeah, we need Champions League. No, this is the benchmark now. You've had 2 seasons. You'd have to get top 4 this season. Now, the PR today, which brings me on to that, let's have it right, because everything's current as well as we expose the past and all the narratives that are being put out. The narrative right now is it's a soft kind of target for Enzo to get top 4, but at least win a trophy when no other trophy can get us in the Champions League. No, you have to get top 4, mate. We can't afford to be out of the Champions League. We're a Champions League club. But yeah, what? Oh, you didn't build a core. You didn't buy us an elite world-class striker. You didn't replace Thiago Silva. You didn't buy us a world-class keeper. You didn't sort out a midfield. And you gutted Conor Gallagher. Oh, well done. Yeah, you're really going to achieve top 4. Oh, I hope we do. I really do. As a Chelsea supporter, I want to get top 4. But the reality is, does it look like that? We've just got 4 points out of 3 games when we should have 6 points out of 3 games. So have it right. What are we doing here? Standards are in the mud, which goes back to mentality. These clowns set the mentality at the football club, just like Roman Abramovich set the mentality. And he made sure everyone that was put in place at Chelsea had the qualification, the CV. He got the Peter Kenyon straight away when he walked through the door, yeah, from Manchester United. He copied Real Madrid, he copied Manchester United, and they were the successful clubs at the time. And the rest is history. We won every trophy that can be won. And he spent money to have it right. He only needed 1 season because he came second his first season. Second season, he won the Premier League. I think that's pretty much successful, an instant success, and that's sustainable. In fact, all winning the whole way through for 20 years, yeah, that's sustainability to me, mate. Because what's the aim of the game? To win trophies, not to balance the books and lower the wage structure and maximize profits, you absolute clowns. Drinking the minerals. Drink in the damn minerals. Because the funny thing is, Siri Merchant goes, oh, I'm craving to be in the Champions League. We need to be in it. But what? What about the Club World Cup that we won and the Super Cup and getting top 4 while we were sanctioned, by the way, while our club was sanctioned, while Roman was sanctioned, TT still got us top 4. What did you do? You brought in Jellyfish Potter and sacked TT. Why? I'll state the facts. Because these clowns want to go in that dressing room, as I've been telling you before it got documented, and now you see it every game, Egg Barley and Meatloaf Bailey in that dressing room. Well, I stand correct. I stand correct. Let's have it right. You brought in Jellyfish Potter. He says, that's life. The boys gave everything after every single presser, after every single game, bottling it, finished 12th. Let's have it right. You then bring us an exposure because you don't care about heritage. We know how that played out. He did all right, got us top 6 under the most ridiculous circumstances and a ridiculous injury record, which, by the way, brings me on to this. Are we going to blame the injuries on Lavia, the potential injury on Cole Palmer, Reece James? What, we're going to blame it on? And Gusto? We're going to blame it on Pochettino's training methods, are we? Oh, no. But I'll tell you what we will say, and this is where I come in, you clowns, is we're going to see how good your medical team is now. Because Remedy, well, we don't know. Remedy's still there. The third-party freelance doctors and nurses and physios that you hire from Remedy that are a celebrity firm. Or are we going to go with the rugby lot? What's happened to our mental skills coach? What's happened to him? Oh, from the All Blacks. Oh, he's not. No one knows where he is. Is he gone? He's just got a quick payout and gone. Yeah. Are we going to blame it on Poch? Or are we going to now look at what your medical team's like now, Clown Lake, and see how quickly these players can come back? So have it right. We're waiting and we're watching. You know what I'm saying? We are waiting and we're watching. But I want to make this point. These clowns came into Chelsea and they chose to dismantle every structure framework at Chelsea Football Club, all the foundations laid by Roman Abramovich, instead of slowly building it and continuing it and just improving it. What did they choose instead? They choose to go with Red Bull and Seagull Merchants model. They went and bought, employed Kerry Winstanley from the Seagulls, who's got a football, what is it? A football degree from Liverpool, Polytech Liverpool, let's have it right, with no track record. He was a data analyst at Derby. And then they got Stuart Little from almost relegated Monaco. And with that, they brought Badr Dildo Shite and Disaster Disarcy on what? Probably about close to 80 million for both of them. What we doing here, bruv? What a shambles that is. That's what they went for. Roman went elite. He had Marina after Peter Kenyon, Emanalo, and then Marina. Mwah. Goats in the game. Let's have it right. So we have to, there's a reason why we go through all this. So I want you to smash the like button. I want everyone to smash the like button, yeah? But James Ollie, this PR merchant, the brand envelope for Clown Lake, he's been doing the rounds today. And he's the one that put out that Chelsea have given a soft target of returning the club to Champions League. That's not a soft target. Have you looked at our squad? Have you looked at your recruitment recently? Have you looked at it? I don't think they have. I don't think they know anything about football. But apparently they watch Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and they've come to a realization they know what football is now. Yeah. You're a long way from Starbucks. And you're a long way from that super glamour. So have it right. But yeah, and domestic cup competitions they want to win. Yeah, we tried that last year and we lost with a stronger team that we got now to the Veneer Merchants C team because he brought his kids on. Yeah, and they beat us. Yeah, great, well done, fantastic. Is that the benchmark now? Yeah, it's not looking too healthy. But I want to go through this ESPN PR. Yeah, I want to go through this PR. Now, I've got a few notes of what they said. All right, and then I'm going to mud it because I don't want to play it. I'll get done for copyright. So, the first things first. Yeah, is that James Ollie and the other panelists. Do you know what they compared Chelsea to? Do you know what they compared them to? They compared Chelsea to Moneyball. Moneyball, baseball, NBA. Let's have it right. American sports, because it's clown leg sports. It's in the game. And I've been telling everyone this for 2 years. I know what the model is. This guy is to reiterate that it's like Moneyball. They're bringing Moneyball to Chelsea. No shit, Sherlock, bruv. Now, they started off by saying it's difficult to build a squad. You know, it's difficult to build a squad. He says, you know, these owners, it's difficult to build squads. Hold on a minute. What did Roman? How long did it take Roman to build a squad? So, like, I'm asking for a mate because it literally in first season, like I said, he got second place. Second season, third season, he won back-to-back Premier League titles and he built a team for longevity and sustainability, bruv. So I don't think it's very difficult. The joke is, right, do you know what they said? Oh, they're doing a similar thing to what Man City did, you know, gutting the team and the new owners come in and gut the team. And I went, what the fuck is going on here? All right. They're comparing, all right, Clown Lake inheriting and buying Chelsea under Roman, the most successful Chelsea under 20 years, the most dominant and feared team over the last 20 years. They're comparing that to Man City, who have no heritage, and these owners, the Mansours, took an opportunity to buy this club. Well, yeah, you're going to gut Man City because they're gutted anyway, bruv. There's nothing to gut, really. What, Craig Bellamy he brought up. I mean, what are we doing here, bruv? Really? We're making that comparison. It's such a weak argument. It's laughable. This is comical because these lot have gutted Roman Abramovich's elite Chelsea. Do you think the Mansours will go to Chelsea and go, oh, look what Roman's won. Look at the trophy cup. Yeah, we're going to gut it all down and start again. Shut up, man. You're a long way from Starbucks, mate. This is lunacy, bro. Lunacy. And do you know what the funny thing is, right? Do you know what the funny thing is? He says, if there was a set plan, everyone would do it. If there was a set plan. Well, what do you think the set plan was for Roman? He looked at Real Madrid and he looked at Man United and he looked at those winning elite models and he copied them. What has Clown Lake done? They haven't looked at Real Madrid like they PR. We look at Real Madrid. No, they haven't looked at Bayern Munich. They PR. They look at Man City. They didn't look at Man City. Man City haven't built a super youth team on death row contracts. What are we doing here, bruv? They don't focus on AI scouting and data, bruv, like Burnley and the MLS, which is the same software that we use. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? All right. What did they do? No, they copied Seagull Merchants and Red Bull, mate. That's what they copied. That's why the results are what they are. Yeah. He says about long contracts. So this is what he explained about long contracts to justify the long contracts. This is James Ollie, by the way. Hello, mate. Mud you like 24/7, bro. Big mouthpiece for Clown Lake. Let's have it right. Script merchant. He says here, right, the long contracts and low wages are a security blanket for Clown Lake. So if some of these players don't reach the potential their data tells them and they don't perform at a certain level, do you know what they can go and do? Not only are their payments spread along for 8 years, they can also sell these clubs to clubs that can afford them, like Brighton, like Burnley, like who else? Wolves, these types of clubs. Because their wages are not high. So it means that they can, these mid clubs can afford them. Basically, it tells you we're buying mid, hoping that this mid becomes elite and generational because the data and the AI tells us. And if it don't worry, we can flip them to mid clubs, or better still, let's flip them to Turkey and Saudi, bruv. That sounds like a great plan to me, doesn't it? No. The computer says no. That's ridiculous. What ambition and mentality is there? You need to have a mixture and a hierarchy in the wage structure so that you can attract Osimhen, for example, and you can attract a Bastoni and a Mike Magnan or Diego Costa, yeah? And have a core, bruv, yeah? Have some elite players. Have a Kante in your team and have a Kovacic on higher wages to help the transition, to help these young players to progress and grow, bruv. No, we're not doing that. Of course we're not doing that. It's a super youth team, bruv. Yeah? But their wage structure is the mentality and mindset of the Seagull Merchants and what? That's called mid-mentality. Like Egbali says, Brighton's very successful, mid-market, mid-salaries, mid-everything, bruv. That's what we are. We're mid. We're mediocre. Yeah, everyone in the fan base, the Goldfishes, the Pies and Mashes, the Rory Jennings, the George Fraudulent Benson Hedges, let's smoke your salmons, mate. Nini FCs, all of the accounts, bruv. Every single one of these accounts, they propaganda mediocrity. That's what they do. They prop it. They overhype players. Maybe not failed actor Jennings. I think he's going on the Minerals FC route, but he likes to divert now and again because he's flip-flopper. But the majority of the others, yeah, they're all like that. Toxic positivity and what? Oh, tactical analysis. Like they're all experts in tactical analysis, bruv. When they're just a supporter that watches the game. What we doing here? You're not an ex-footballer. You're not an ex-pro, bro. You ain't lived and breathed the game, playing behind the scenes, playing football on the pitch. You ain't wore football boots. You ain't been playing at a professional level. So what we listen to here? Oh, let's not forget this guy. Hope we're all doing well today. Yeah. All right. All of these guys, bruv, they're basically AI bots for Clown Lake. That's what they are. They're beg for patience and all this jazz. My thing is this. It's weak mentality, and it's accepting mediocrity, and it's accepting failure at this moment in time, because we spent 1.5 billion and we are a failure. And you are on this season all or nothing. Let's have it right. Like they want the Netflix program like Lego Head. They're basing it all on Lego Head, and look what he's done at Arsenal and he ain't won nothing. It's all or nothing. No, it's all for nothing that you're doing it in sporting terms, on football terms, but it's not all for nothing when it comes to financials and monetization and profitability. Nah, mate, it's well worth it. It's all of it, bruv. Yeah, they want all of it. So this is what I'm saying here. They also said apparently the data on Sterling wasn't as good as João Felix and Jadon Sancho, which is what they think is better for the way they want to play all of a sudden, because they're football experts. Because obviously Enzo's a yes man. He ain't got no sound signings. He just gets what he's given. All right. He wanted Wedding Hall. Did the data say, yeah, Wedding Hall? And that's Enzo's player. He don't play him, bruv. Why? Because he's got to play Enzo Fernandez. He's got to play Casado or Lavia. They're the three. Which is why Gallagher got exiled, by the way. He was told, we got these three midfielders plus Wedding Hall. You're not playing. But this is the classic. João Felix and Sancho's data was better than Raheem Sterling's, right? Well, they played a whole full season, pre-season, was told by Carrington Winstanley, you're in the plans, to then go, no, you're not in the plans. Because the data tells us that Jadon Sancho and João Felix, who were never on the transfer list for Chelsea, that were just out of the blue signings, yeah, what's their data say? Because Jadon Sancho, I'm pretty sure, held bench the majority of the season, and so did João Felix. So how many minutes did they play? What are you going based upon with your data? Let's have it right. The true narrative, Ollie, my son, is that they wanted the 325 grand off the books, Raheem Sterling, to lower and get their trophy and be awarded their trophy, like it's been announced today, that they've lowest the wage structure to 60 grand a week. I love landing the minerals, bro. I love it, bro. Listen, drink it all in. Love that super grandma. Let's have it right. And smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, bro. You don't get this anywhere else. Which leads me on to that midfield, that world-class midfield that they believe they built, yeah? Conor Gallagher, this James Ollie comes out and says Conor Gallagher was offered 2-year plus 1 deal and it was on par with the top earners at Chelsea. No, it wasn't, mate. Let's have it right. He was offered a 1-year extension like Mason Mount and he rejected that because they were going to sell him regardless, irrespective, this summer. And they would have got more money if he signed a 1-year extension than what he's got just under a year now. Facts. But he's promoting, for Clown Lake's mouthpiece, of course, that they offered a 3-year deal pretty much on top wages. Well, let me ask you this. Why are you not offering Conor the same death row contracts as every other player like Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, and all these players, and you want to make him a top earner? That doesn't make sense to me. That sounds like a con. That sounds like I'm smelling bullshit. Yes, because we just muddied the bullshit. Let's have it right. We've put it in the bin where it belongs. He then goes on, they're chanting Conor Gallagher because there's an identity crisis at Chelsea. There's an identity crisis. No way. Are you serious? I never thought that. I didn't think there was an identity crisis. Do you know why? Because this is not Chelsea. That's why there's an identity crisis. All right? It's ridiculous what's happening at Chelsea. It's absolute lunacy on the highest level, bruv. Yeah? All right? These clown lakes, Milo Bay, Siri Merchant, Joseph Gaziano, are lunatics and they are running the asylum, bruv. Yeah? No joke. And they're doing an awful job at it. They're doing a great job at making everyone go loopy-loo, you know what I'm saying? But they're doing a shocking job on what our identity is. No surrender, elite mentality, success, winning, domination, bruv. Our DNA? No. Where's the DNA? I'll tell you, James Ollie, why there's no identity and there's an identity crisis at Chelsea. Because they fucking gutted every DNA out of Chelsea. Cobham, our blue blood, Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher, Trev Chalobah, who they exiled and put him in the under-23s, but took Broha, who they couldn't even sell. They were desperate to sell him because he faked an injury so he could stay and just keep getting his bag, mate. Yeah? You got Chilwell there, you can't even get rid of. He's not Cobham, but he's a Champions League winner, bruv. Yeah? You brought in a manager that doesn't even win the Champions League, play Champions League Managed Champions League. He's managed 3 Premier League games under Chelsea. That's it, apart from Championship and being a cigar holder of Pep. That's the standards at Chelsea now. Of course, there's an identity crisis, bruv. They've spent 300 million on the midfield, bruv. And Conor Gallagher's the best midfielder. Fact. So, when you talk about identity crisis, yeah, I find it laughable, bruv. Yeah, I find it laughable. I actually do. We are chanting Conor Gallagher's name because of what he represents. It represents Chelsea. It represents Cobham. It represents our DNA. Having someone play for the badge, because everyone in this team right now, all they're there for is their payday. All they're there for is to sign that NDA to give you all the PR and happy meals of trust the process. I believe in this project. It's great. Like Jadon Sancho. Oh, yeah, I've worked with Enzo Maresca and I know what he's going to do. And he plays attacking football, which we ain't really seeing, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? We're seeing more we look most dangerous when we're counter-attacking and not actually playing possession-based football. And it's quite boring, to be honest with you. When we don't counter-attack, it's boring as hell. All right. But apparently Jadon Sancho, yeah, I grew up watching Lampard and all the goats in the game, yeah, which we don't have now, which they've gutted everyone that won the Champions League, the most recent Champions League 3 years ago. So lovely PR from Sancho. Yeah, Sancho. Yeah, lovely PR, bruv. Yeah, you better land minerals, but you've come to revive your career like João Felix. Sorry, João Felix. You know what I'm saying? But along with all that ESPN waffle, do you know what? In a nutshell, what it all came down to. And he spoke like a true Shakespearean, bruv. Yeah. In fact, it was Shakespeare because he basically landed the facts that these clowns bought Chelsea for 2.5 billion, which is tuppence. And we all know, even in the current state it is, it's worth more, which tells you one thing and one thing only. Not only are they milking all of our real estate and that gold mine, which they've already got, not only are they making profits by lowering this wage structure and signing these players and buying and selling and propping and fobbing the supporters off with this trust the process when they don't even trust the process that they're actually feeding out in a Happy Meal to you, because every year they're buying, selling. Like Angelo 1 year ago bought and sold him and made what, 5-6 million profit. You know what I'm saying? Chukwuemeka, they tried to get off the books, force him in out to have it right. All of a sudden he's in Enzo Maresca's plans, but he wasn't at pre-season. You flip-flop merchants, bruv. You're worse than Flipper. Honestly, you're worse than Flipper, right? This is the minerals landing, because no matter what they do, they can sell this club tomorrow, and they will probably more than double what they paid for it, and they've taken what they've taken. That, in monetary terms, and using human beings as assets and commodities, they are a success. Clown Lake are successful right now. You don't think they are, because the only success that we measure as supporters is winning trophies. The success that they measure is financial and financial gain. And they have got Cole Palmer, who, by the way, congratulations to Cole Minerals Palmer, who's been nominated in Ballon d'Or. Let's have it right, because literally, and he's got some tenor in his muscles. He's got some. Oh, he's basically fatigued, bruv. Do you know why he's fatigued? Because he's been carrying Chelsea. You know, he's been carrying Chelsea. That's why he's tired, bruv. Yeah, and they don't want to risk him, so he's not going to play for England on this ridiculous international break, which is pointless, bruv. So what? Cole Palmer, as Meatloaf Bowley says, after saying it's exactly as we drew it up, Cole Palmer, we want to increase his brand in the United States and all over the world. Well, Cole Palmer is what they're trying to propaganda as, this is why we're doing the project. But you've only done it with one player. Out of all the 50-odd players you bought, only Cole Palmer, we can come out and say he looks like he's proper elite. Everyone else, what are we doing here? And you paid more money for these players. So, yeah, we're not buying into it. No one's buying into that nonsense, bruv. Yeah? What are we saying here, guys? Yeah, what are we saying here? Because these are the facts. These are outright facts. And people sit there on their platforms like a certain Goldfish, Goldfish, who, let's have it right, what, is he good pals with George Benson and Edges? Oh, that doesn't surprise me, bruv. They're all together doing all this in the photos. Look at us, we're proper Chels, blah, blah, blah. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? This guy is crying on his knees, begging for all the accounts to stop aggregating Frank Leboeuf because he's been landing damn minerals. All right. Oh, cry a little bit more. Cry your heart out like Liam Gallagher. Let's have it right. Stop crying your heart out. Yeah. I prefer the track fucking in the bushes. Let's have it right. I think that track Oasis is a proper track. In fact, I put that on my Insta story, so go and have a listen to that. That's a banger. Yeah, that's a proper track. We don't want to do all this crying your heart out nonsense. Liam Gallagher did that when he said Porto put the kettle on. That's when we were elite, when we were fucking dominating. Where, by the way, Thomas Tuchel made Pep Guardiola lose every hair follicle that he had, or more of them, bruv, by basically beating him 3 times in that entire season and done him like a kipper, where Pep Guardiola never spoke highly of Thomas Tuchel, but he spoke highly of Jellyfish Potter, spoke highly of Pochettino, spoke highly of Frank Lampard, spoke highly of Enzo Maresca, speaks highly of Lego Head. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, why? Because he doesn't fear them, mate. But he feared Thomas Tuchel, which is why he never propaganded him. He never gave him praise. That's when you know you've got an elite gaffer. And they stripped this gaffer. They sacked him because he said, you're not coming out of the dressing room and I'm not being your yes man. So have it right. I've said it. Tuchel to United is a matter of not if, but when. Trust me. Trust me. Big up to AK for Pete. He says, big up, Johnny. Love your channel. Keep landing the minerals and keep exposing this modern football and the Premier League. And I appreciate that. Coming from a City supporter, I appreciate that. Because the modern game now is literally, as our club is being run, it's all brown envelope matrix. It's all PR. Everything's PR. Everything is like to mask the reality. They're scared of supporters clocking on to what the club's main prerogative is, what their main ambition is. And it's not to be successful and dominate, which is why Man City are just going to keep winning year after year after year because they're doing it the right way. And yet no one wants to copy them. Like, for example, I'll give you the basics. Everyone's saying all these managers want to be like Pep. They're all Pep disciples, like Lego Head and Enzo Maresca. All right. They all want to be Pep Guardiola, yeah? But the one thing they're not copying is he's got Erling Haaland, mate. He's got a striker that gets him 35 goals, 40 goals. Arsenal don't have that, and neither do Chelsea. So why is it not a priority in the transfer market for these lot to copy their teacher, yeah, their idol, and go and get an elite striker in your bloody team? Because he plays possession-based football, tiki-taka, and he's still got an Erling Haaland robot up there. It's mad to me, bruv. You know, it's all PR, it's all bollocks. It's all a lie, mate. Everything's wishy-washy, bruv. Yeah? Every manager gets hyped up. Every player's been hyped up. And it comes to the point where I'm going to talk about these platforms and Goldfish and all these lot, who's been begging. Big up to you, AK, yeah? Respect to you. It all comes down to this, right? He's been crying for everyone to be patient. Oh, it's only 2 games, only 3 games, blah, blah, blah. But let's have it right. While they're all on their 12-hour streams waiting for Osimhen's Here We Go, when he's not going to come, and he didn't come, they're all deflated. Then we go and we lost to the part-time plumbers, as we know, in the Conference League. They scored more open play goals than we did, and yet we went through, let's have it right, on aggregate. But also we drew at Crystal Palace, yeah, who we always beat. I mean, they got the worst record at the Bridge out of any Premier League team. Crystal Palace have got the worst record, bruv. Yeah? 1995, they last drew with us, as I stated earlier on the stream and on my review of the game. All right? This guy's deflated now. They're all deflated. Everyone's deflated now. It's anti-climax. We're in an international break and we've literally bottled it against Crystal Palace, and everyone's been propagandaing, PRing, overhyping this fucking entire squad. This entire squad, like they did last year as well. Oh, don't worry, leave Cole Palmer out of the team, rest him for Bournemouth. We've got Nkunku and we've got João Felix and Neto. Bruv, what did they do against Crystal Palace? At home. And we're going to go away to Bournemouth, which is a dodgy place for us to go to. Well, you just think, yeah, drop Cole Palmer. Bruv, I can't afford to drop Cole Palmer at this rate. This guy's got the only minerals in our team that he lands them, bruv. He delivers. I can't afford that. Absolutely not. So my point is this, right? You all sit there overhyping a manager with no credentials, an outright yes man. You're overhyping this project. You're overhyping every single player in this team, bar a few, all right? Making them out to be like this is an elite defense, an elite goalkeeper, elite midfield, elite attack, and we've got a fantastic manager, and we just need to give it time and give it patience like we have been for the last 2 years, all right? How about this? How about this realization and bring you back to life, back to reality? Brown envelopes are flying about. Yeah? How about this reality? That the players just ain't that good. Maybe a lot of them just ain't up to that level. Maybe they're just not Champions League qualification level, bro. Maybe Enzo Mascara just hasn't got enough experience to fall back on. So what's your excuses? Why are you begging for patience, Goldfish? What for? What? We ain't been patient enough? What about stating the absolute obvious, which I've done on this entire stream, about how these clowns have absolutely destroyed us? I know you're related to one of the directors, let's have it right, yeah? And you know it. You know it. Let's have it right. So it's no surprise, you know what I'm saying? The way you speak and you get these certain people on your platform, and I don't give a shit, all right? But what I do give a shit about, all right, when it comes to your platform is the toxic positivity, yeah? And this so-called, oh, I am negative. I am sometimes negative. I just don't want to be super toxic negative. No, it's not negative. It's called telling the truth. And what you do is you lie and you fob off all of this overhype, mediocrity to all your followers, and your followers buy into it. But when my supporters on my channel and all my ultras back what I say, it's a problem. It's a problem to everyone's platforms. It's a problem to the clown legs. Let's shadow ban him. Let's attack him. Let's cut all off his comments. Let's make sure we unsubscribe to him. Yeah? Why? Why would you do that to me, bruv? I'm not as big as you lot. And I know I'm feeding your egos, you know, the Benson and Edges and all these guys, man. They've got great platforms. They've got big platforms. They've got responsibility as well, let's have it right. And if you truly love the club, you would call it out. But the reality is you love your benefits. You love your links. You love to get your messages from Nonny. You love to get your messages from all these fucking players and have your picks backstage and all this shit, all right? You love your perks and you won't give it up. So that's not true. You're not being true to Chelsea. You're not being true. And you're going, oh, there is a project. We've got to believe. Look, guys, we got Esteval Willian coming and Kendry Payet. Where are they going to play, my son? Where? We got João Felix, Neto, Mudueke, Nkunku, Palmer, Mudryk, Jackson. Where are these two wonder kids going to play? Because they've been promised first team football. This is my thing, bruv. You don't think about what you say. But what the truth is certain players in this attack, like Mudueke, we're going to sell them for massive profit. Cole Palmer, if he doesn't get Champions League football, we're going to have to sell him, and we're going to bank in 120 million. And Cole Palmer's going to want to leave because he wants to play elite level if he's been nominated for Ballon d'Or already, and we're not in any elite competition to have it right. So don't worry, because you'll be the one, like all the others PRing, we got Esteval Willian and we got Kendry Payet coming in. We'll be all right with Cole Palmer. That's the narrative. That's the narrative now. Don't worry, we still got Felix because he's on a 7-year deal. And by the way, I forgot to mention, we got Jadon Sancho, the one that's always kicking up a fuss because he's not getting minutes. So what happens when all these youngins come from the Ecuadorian and the Brazilian come, who are meant to be the most generational young wonder kids ever seen to grace the earth, like R9 and fucking Lionel Messi and Neymar? What are we going to do with them? Just have them on the bench? Stop the bullshit. All right. How about we address our defense, our core, our midfield, our defense? How about we literally call out Enzo Fernandez for being a wrong un, for being racist, and and the ownership of wrong uns for giving him the captain armband and shipping out our captain in Conor Gallagher when our main captain can't fucking stay fit. And you lot are the same ones that prop Gusto over Reece James. When Gusto ain't even that level, bruv. No chance is he near Reece James. And Cucurella loves the Estrella. Oh, Erling Haaland's trembling for Cucurella. Yeah, all that waffle. He's not even inverting nowadays. Why is he not inverting? Why is Gusto fucking inverting? Make it make sense to me, bruv. Yeah? And our goalkeeper, we've got 8-9 goalkeepers on the squad list. Yeah? We got defenders that are useless, non-elite. No, most of these players are not even worthy to play for Chelsea. And Goldfish, you should be ashamed because you've watched Chelsea long enough. What are you, 35, 40 years old? You've watched Chelsea long enough to know what the identity of Chelsea is, what great players we've had. None of these fucking players get anywhere near our Ballacks, Essians, Lampard, Czechs, John Terry's, Carvalhos. What the fuck are we propping here? What are you begging for patience for? Because you're the mouthpiece for Clown Lake, for the fan base. And I'm sick to death of it. Be real, be a man, as you so-called go, oh, let's talk man to man. Be a fucking man and stop fobbing off all your little followers. You understand? Your little brown envelope minions. Stop it. Because it's damaging us. It's killing our club. It's already killed our club. Our club's dead and buried already. Let's be real. They spent 1.5 billion. We're done at you. Yeah? But they load the wage structure. Let's have a wank over that. Fantastic. Oh, don't worry if we don't get top four because we've got another 4. We've got another 4 years of part of this process. By the way, we started this process from scratch this season because they've gone through their third gaffer because they just keep getting it wrong. But we got the PR to come out to just go, no, it's all part of the process. Shut up, man. You're a long way from Starbucks. You're a long way from that super glamour, bruv. You're an embarrassment to the fan base. You're an absolute embarrassment to the fan base. And this is where we are, guys. This is where we are. And I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing this patience. Be patient. Why can't you just be patient? Why can't you just let Enzo just have a few games to bed in? Were we not patient with Jellyfish Potter? Where were you, Goldfish, when Mason Mount was getting fucking treated like shit? You're on your knees getting his old man on your podcast and getting pictures with him and propping him. But when the shit hits the fan and it gets a little bit techie, you know, because you got a lot of things at stake and a lot of circles and engagement groups at stake, you shut up. You don't back him. You let it all unfold the way Clown Lake want it to unfold. And you do the same with Conor Gallagher. You do the same with anything to do with the Clown Lake agenda. You just sit back and you just sit on your playback that you get paid to do, all right? When the ones that set up that got everyone on playback are getting fucking peanuts is an outright criminal offence in itself, yeah? And shout out Toes, by the way. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here, bruv? Yeah? All right? And people want to target and take all the cake, you know, for spewing what? Bollocks. Goes for pies and mash as well. He's like a little bitch. He just cries now and again. Like once he's not getting breastfed by Clown Lake anymore, and then he wants to, you know, he wants it. He's craving for it, and then he sits there and goes, "Oh, look what they're doing. How can you not bring me Osimhen? What, are you that fucking stupid? Do you not know the model now, son? Or you just realised about the model? What, you didn't think they'll pop their cherry and break their wage structure? What, you thought that? You actually thought that? No." You realised that Felix and Jadon Sancho were always number one targets all season? Did you fuck? So what are you surprised about? Just go and get breastfed again and just stay on their agenda. I'd rather you stay on their agenda and be an outright complete sellout than just trying to show everyone, oh, I speak my mind and I lose followers. Who cares if you lose followers? I've lost followers. I've lost followers for people tarnishing my reputation, calling me out something I ain't, bruv. Yeah? And then other people getting clicks off it. You know what I'm saying? I don't cry over spilt milk. I don't cry over losing followers and subscribers because, like Joey Hackney in here, big up to you, my geezer. I see your comment the other day. Yeah. My subscribers are worth more than your 300 and 150k subscribers and 500,000 followers, bruv, who are all fucking what? Probably some of them are bought. And let's have it right. They don't interact. They don't truly be. Most of them are there to troll you. Yeah. My lot, yeah, my ultras, bruv, they're here to support the truth and to defend our Chelsea Football Club, to bring it back to where it belongs. Now, I always say, if we do not keep the pressure on, and pressure makes diamonds, let's have it right, salute curse. If we do not put the pressure on, we will forever continue where we are now, because there's no pressure from the ownership. I ain't accepting that. Let's have it right. I ain't accepting it, and I never will. It's not going to happen. So get used to it. All of you, get used to it, because you're all fake. You're in it for what you can get. You're in it for your benefits. You're in it to make your name bigger. You're in it to try and be someone. Maybe you're just so insecure in your life. And I'm not having a dig in that sense of, there's people go through a lot of things, but maybe you're not true in your own self to believe in, even without all of this stuff, that you're still, who you are, bruv. This is all about creating an identity, almost like a fake identity, all right, to the world, and to try and be loved by everyone in the world, and to try and be a big celebrity, to be known by all the footballers, to be known by all the podcasters, to be known by all the platforms and all the Sky Sports and TalkSport, and to be referenced all the time. Who gives a shit about that? They're all pawns. Everyone's a pawn in the game. You know what I'm saying? No. Not for me. Not for me. And that's why it's no surrender from us on the Minerals FC. And that's why we never sell out for anything. We don't sell out. Because what profit is there to sell? What profit do you gain, bruv? What you gain in the world? What world do you gain in? You're gaining a bit of clout, and Andy Warhol, 15 minutes of fame. What are you claiming here, bruv? Do you know when that James Ollie comes out and says it's an identity crisis at Chelsea? Do you know what it is? The fan base has now got an identity crisis. And that's a fact. Because back in the day, everyone knew Chelsea fan base, Chelsea supporters, no surrender, don't fuck about. Let's have it right. Elite mentality. Yeah. Now, it's give it time. Give it time. Trust the process. Oh, these owners, they're doing all right. They're spending the money. That's all I care about, what they're spending it on. Like I say to you, you can go into Primark and spend £1 million. It ain't going to make you look $1 million, is it? Or you can go into Stoney, you can go to Harrods, spend £1 million, and I guarantee you look better than the geezer that's wearing Primark. Sometimes there's context, though. It's not about what suit you wear. You can wear a £10,000 suit, or you can wear a Primark suit. Sometimes it's the man in the suit, but we're not talking on them terms. We're not talking on them terms. Let's have it right. Guys, smash the like button, every single one of you. Respect to everyone. Big up to Patakev. He says, what happened to Stamford Bridge renovation promises or new location? Ron was doing it. These clowns hope we forget. Let's have it right. Let me explain this, because there's a fact here. When Roman Abramovich wanted to rebuild the stadium, do you know what he said? Do you know what he said to the council? He said to the government, "Oh, if I just want this land, I'll build you a bridge so that I can build my Chelsea stadium." That's elite minerals. That's elite mentality. That's, I don't do everything for pound notes. He wanted to build our country in London a bridge so that he could build and make Chelsea the best stadium in London, because we are the biggest club in London, most elite club in London. Aside from that fact, all right, we've got these clowns penny pinching. We've got these clowns that have bought the mansions who, let's have it right, you can't knock them down to 2027. So they can't rebuild where we are now. All right. Most of the Chelsea supporters don't want to move and relocate. And then you've got the new gen supporters going, "Oh, you're holding us back. You're holding us back from having an elite stadium." Yeah, what? We're going to go Earls Court, are we? Well, go on then. Go Earls Court. Go and get the planning permission to go Earls Court and build 100 60,000 capacity stadium. And by the way, how are you going to do it if you can't move the pitch? Because of the Chelsea pitch owners. That is the only thing. Thank you, Batesy. That is the only insurance policy that us supporters have got to making sure that our club is not obliterated completely, all right, where all heritage is gone from Chelsea, including our location, our prime golden real estate location. The most expensive part of London is Chelsea. And these lot want to move from there. Because let's have it right. How are they going to build? They can't build without the mansions 2027. Well, that's already going into what? When did they buy us? Yeah, they got a 10-year plan. We've got 7 years remaining. 7 years remaining. How long is it to 2027? Another 3 years, bruv. Yeah. Listen, they can't build without the Chelsea supporters trust, and the Chelsea pitch owners. They can't do it. And that's a fact. And that's why you're not hearing anything. So what they're doing is they're stripping all the pieces, all the real estate, blaming it on PSR and saying we had to do it for PSR reasons. They've stripped Cobham, sold Cobham Train, go all to their sister company, and they can relocate Cobham's academy because they don't value it anyway. It's not an academy no more. We've got young Rio, who's been announced again that he's gone to Liverpool at the age of 14 because the pathway was better at Liverpool than it was at Chelsea, and for less money. We got 14, 15, 16-year-olds in Chelsea's academy, still from Roman era, yeah, as little young'uns. They all want out. Everyone wants out. No one wants to stay because why? These clowns are going and buying 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds and bringing them to Chelsea. Some of them are part of the first youth squad, and most of them are getting loaned out and then sold a year or two later. There is no academy. The academy is the first team, pretty much. Is our first team that we pay our money to go and watch week in, week out. You know what I'm saying? So instead of building a stadium, we've got all the real estate. When we sell the club, we don't need to build a stadium anyway. We've made our money. That's where we are, bruv. Big up to the Forest Stand. He says, can you do Madonna Goldfish version? Goldfish. Goldfish. Like a virgin. Brown envelopes for the very first time. Like a virgin. I'm goldfish. Next to mine. Yeah, let's have it right. Big up to AK for Pete. He says, I heard the news that Chelsea can sell hotels and are free of charges, but Sheikh Mansour can't even invest money into his club. This is rubbish. Listen, there's loophole merchantry going on, but these clans have sold it to their sister company, putting the profits on the Chelsea books. If Sheikh Mansour can't even invest money, then that's because you've got the 115 charges, which we don't know what's going on with that. But not a lot of people know the Man City owners, the Mansours, they gave the government, UK government, 10 billion as a little, here we go. He might be asking for that 10 billion back. And when that happens, well, let's have it right. They'll probably they'll do what you lot want. They'll do what he wants. They'll allow him to drop the charges. But not many Man City supporters are aware of that, bruv. Yeah, let's have it right. They're not aware of it. Big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button. Big up to Jack Zeldin and spitting the facts. Roman bought us for 140 million, he did, and sold for 4.25 billion. That's a 3,000% valuation increase. This donkey Bowley has not achieved anything close to that with all his PE assets combined. Facts. And not only that, do you not realise that 2.5 billion, I think it's 2 to 2.5 billion, is still in the bank earning interest, and that's Roman's money that he wanted to donate to the victims of Ukraine. But no one talks about that, do they? I wouldn't be so surprised if these clowns have spent Roman's money and they're going to have their investors and they're washing that money out. They've spent it to then bring it all back in so it doesn't go anywhere for Roman, bruv. How about that thought? Penny for a thought. Let's have it right. Penny for a thought. Big up to Nate. I'll make you a mod, my geezer. I'll make you a mod right now. I'll make you a mod right now. Give me 1 second. While I do that, just smash the like button, everyone. Everyone smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Respect to everyone in here watching. Where are you? There you are. Done. All done. Big up to this is facts. ZMAC 1986 says the Russian and Arab owners came to the UK and put basically millions, if not billions, in the country. The Americanos, on the other hand, washing the money out for the country. Facts. Absolute facts. It's like these Yanks from Moneyball, they're a laundrette. That's what they are. They're a portable laundrette. You know what I'm saying? Bring back Trev Baresi. Come on, bruv. So if anyone thinks that we're going to win, good luck to you. I really do hope we do. Big up to F1 fan. He says, do the one who swings his head round impression. Oh, you like that one, do you? That's football therapy for anyone who doesn't know. Chelsea, I hope everyone is doing really, really good today, and we're going to compete. And I think there's so many positives to take, and this ownership are doing everything in the right direction, and we just have to be patient. Everyone be patient. Yeah. Everyone be patient and keep giving me clicks. I don't want to speak the truth, because if I speak the truth, I'm going to lose subscribers. I'm going to get toxic negativity in my comments, and I can't handle it. Jog on, mate. Jog on. Literally jog on, bruv. Yeah. Everyone needs to jog on, bruv. Yeah. All of this nonsense, bruv. If you're not going to speak it and be real, then don't bother. Don't bother. Because you'll all end up being like this. Goldfishes. Yeah. You're all little goldfishes, yeah, in your little fish bowls. You think you're big goldfishes in your small little fish bowls. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, you know what I'm saying, it's facts. Because like these platforms and like the ownership, as AK says here, let's have it right, I would do anything for pound notes. And I'm gonna pee out to the heavens. And I will do anything for pound notes. Death row contracts. No experience. We are taking that. Let's have it right. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button. Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to everyone in here, man. Make sure you go and smash it. Big up my guy Sizzler in here, bruv. Big up the Sizzler. Big up your boyfriend, man. Landing down Minerals. Come on. Yeah. Cucurella. Shh. Shh. Cucurella. Drinks a Stella. Cucurella. Yeah. He ain't got 5 on it. He ain't inverting fucking nowhere. He ain't inverting no more. Because Enzo wants the gusto. Do you know what I mean? What we doing? Oh, now he's pulled a hammy. So it's not happening, is it? It's not happening, bruv. Yeah. It's true, though. It's true. AK's not wrong, bruv. AK's not wrong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? AK ain't wrong, bruv. Yeah. Because pound notes, bruv. Let's not forget, yeah. Let's not forget. There's a reason. And all the ultras know this. There's a reason why Meatloaf Bowley is called Meatloaf Bowley. Yeah. And there is a reason why Meatloaf Bowley cut his hair. There's a reason why he cut his hair, guys. Yeah. Look at his haircut there, which was recent. And look at it there. Can you see the resemblance? So let's have it right. Let's not underestimate the power of the Minerals FC and the influence. And that's one thing, you see, our influence is for the love of our Chelsea. The influence of others is for the love of what? Pound notes. Pound notes, sitting at home, not having to do anything. Let's have it right. If I could get to the point where I'm sitting and streaming all day, mudding these clowns, I'll take that all day long, bruv. I'll take it all day long. I'll be on here every day, streaming all day, man, twice a day to mud these clowns, be relentless with the pressure, bruv. You're having me on, bruv. Why not? Let's have it right. Oh, the herpes. It's the horizontal, the vertical. They're all wanking in a sock in their mum's basement. Come on, twerking for the herpes. Where is all that talk for the herpes? Now we've got all the horizontal verticals for Enzo Maresca, and the guy ain't even playing horizontal and verticals, bro. You know, in fact, the whole fan base and the ownership and these directors are all inverted. They're doing the inverted horizontal and verticals, sending us in the fucking gutter. Yeah, let's have it right. So we'll just continue to be uninverted, yeah, and we'll be drinking our Lovat Super Crema 24/7. And big up to Ben in here, because this rattles me, bruv. He says, you lost your generational talent to the biggest club in the country. Yeah? We did. We did lose generational talent. We did. Truly generational talent. Talent that won us Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cups. We did. We absolutely did. And I'm hearing Conor Gallagher's doing all right at Atletico Madrid. And Diego Simeone rates him. Funny that. You know? But like I say, be careful what this fan base and these platforms, you know, these platforms people watch. Listen to what they spew, bro. I mean, it's like the little girl in Exorcist, bruv, where she's levitating and just vomiting pure grief. She's just spewing out everywhere. In fact, it's not. It's Team America. All over the gaff, bruv. Yeah, that's what they spew, man. And people, and you got all their little minions with their little cups going, please, sir, I want more. I want more. You know what I'm saying? Absolute wrong ends in the game, bruv. Yeah, it's an absolute rattle job for me. Absolute rattle job. You know what I'm saying? No, mate, we're a bit of football factory round here. You know what I'm saying? Come on, shout out Stevie G. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We don't tolerate that nonsense, bruv. Forrest Stern says, can you make more mini intro videos with Benson and Foot? I'm going to do something for everyone. I'm going to do a nice little treat for everyone. 100%. I'm going to do a nice little treat for everyone so we can have something new to the channel, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But listen, big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button. And just put all your comments, bruv. Yeah. Because, like I say, all these lot, when we played Wolves, let's have it right, they were like, Chelsea are back. We're unbelievable. We're going to go. Jamie Horace saying we can win the title. Everyone's like, wow, if Chelsea play like this every week, we'll get. Well, of course, if we played like that every week, we'd be winning the title, bruv. You know what I'm saying? What are we saying, bruv? You know? But it's like every time I try to leave, the supporters try to leave, yeah, from that false hope. They pull me back in. You know what I'm saying? And they're all like that. Oh, man, what are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? Yeah, I'll tell you what we're doing here. This is the fan base right now.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
It is ridiculous. But I'll tell you what's not really ridiculous. What we say on the Minerals FC is not ridiculous. It's just absolute facts. So, listen, these likes are poor, man. 139 likes. We've got almost 300 people in here. Get these likes up now, bruv. Get these likes up now. Even if you're an agenda merchant, hit the like button, man. You're watching anyway, so you might as well hit the like button. Crying out loud. What's wrong with people? Why are you so tight? What are you saving for? What are you saving all your likes for? What, for all the other wrong platforms? Is that it? You'd rather give them likes for spouting crap and not being real? What are we doing here? Smash the like button. You ain't going to get it anywhere else, bruv. I'm actually insulted here. I'm insulted by these likes. These likes are disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How? That's what I'm saying, bruv. That tells me we got a lot of wrong uns watching. Yeah. Hello. We got a lot of idiots watching. that think they know it all, or they're just pure haters. You should be liking it, irrespective, bruv. You're participating by viewing. So smash the like. Oh, look, few of them are left. Few of the wrongers left because they know I can see right through them, bruv. Yeah? I see right through them. I know exactly where they are. And I know exactly who they are. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Subscribe, get in the chat as well, man. What's wrong with everyone? What's wrong with everyone? Get these likes up, man. I want 200 likes. How can I be sitting here after doing what I do every day? Every day I put content out. Every day I've got agenda on me. Every day I'm getting tarnished on my channel, shadow banned and attacked. Every day I've got people just giving it all big and yeah. All right. Every day I'm giving you facts and truth. And I don't want to be arrogant, but I have a lot of people say, "Oh, educating that." But I'm telling you, I've been telling you everything that's been happening 2 years ago, and no one's got the audacity to just like the stream, bro. You're all Eddie Barzone. Thinks he's going to make it big time. CEO and take partnership and be the head of the game. And he wants all the brown envelopes. Eddie Barzone. He had it coming to him. Kevin. Yeah? I'll win. I don't lose. Yeah, so hit that like button. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? You know? What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Not even 200 likes. It's embarrassing, bro. Absolutely embarrassing. You know? Brown envelopes. Yeah? Brown envelopes, bro. Now, until you smash that. A source close to Clear Lake told ESPN that they expect to end with a net spend of around zero, including loan fees, once all transfer windows around the world are closed. If they achieve that, it would put them approximately 14th in the Premier League for spending this summer. Great, 14th in the Premier League for spending when we've actually spent 1.4 billion. Let's have it right. But that's probably really our reality as mid-table club. So what are we promoting here? Go and sign an elite striker, elite centre-back, elite goalkeeper, maybe win some fucking trophies. I don't want to hear this nonsense. Like the title says and how it is we are not an accountancy firm, an equity firm. We are an elite football club. That's what we are. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. You know what? It's grim. It's grim. And it's out of order. Smash them likes. I want 200 likes, man. I'm begging for 200 likes. What a piss take. Do you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to beg for likes. Fuck your likes. If you don't want to hit the like button, that's your problem. You've got an agenda or whatever, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm asking you to give me money, bruv. Please smash that like button and give me pound notes. Like I want all the pound notes from Clown Lake. Shut up, man. You're a long way from Starbucks. Do you know what I mean? Shove your likes where the likes don't shine. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. All right, big up to everyone in here. Smash the like button, yeah? Smash the like button. Respect to everyone, yeah? Respect to everyone. Yeah, spies. Little moles, bruv. The little moles of the world, yeah? Little moles. And I like that, Jamal. Yeah, Yamin Yamal, 17 years old, and he isn't fit the Clown Lake model, Johnny. His wages are low. Yeah. But the data and AI scouting says no to Yamal. Yeah. It's the ratfish, bruv. The ratfish have infiltrated. Yeah. You know, a lot of these people, they don't even know what they're buying into. A lot of people just don't know. They forget about all the PR. They forget about it, and then they just keep spewing out more PR and more PR. It's a joke, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Big up to Zach. This is Johnny. Every week that passes, more Chelsea fans are waking up and joining the battle to rescue Chelsea from the Aslake Prophets pigs. Oink, oink, piggies. Yeah, little piggies. This little piggy went to market. Yeah, this little piggy. Let's just do a brick top and feed these clown lakes to the pigs. Let's feed them to pigs. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? So big up to everyone anyway. Done an hour and a half here, landing pure minerals. So respect to everyone. Do smash the like button. Do hit the subscribe button. And put all your comments. Comments need to land. So respect to everyone. I'm going to leave with Don Roman because that is our standards at our football club. And I big up to every single one of you watching and supporting, man. As always, have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Salute Don Roman. Clown Lake out because they ain't going to sort it out. And all you little goldfishes and your little brown and black minions, you get out as well because you all are cancer the fan base. Let's move. And salute to our Chelsea old boys. Have it right. We see things they'll never see. Up the Chelsea, up the Mills FC. Let's go.